Hi there, this is part of Joan C's here that we're going to talk about okra today. OKRA, okra. Now, being from Tennessee stuff, we raised it all the time. I want to tell you, the plant can get as high as 6 foot in height. You're out there harvesting it every day, and the larger pods we save for seeds because they get kind of tough and everything. We used to grind them to save them. But the fact is, a lot of people now is taking them, cutting them lengthwise, and putting a little bit of oil on them and some spices and dehydrating them and making okra chips out of the bigger chips. But the thing is, we used to fry them up. We used to sit there, roll them up in some cornmeal and fry them up or stew them. Now, the thing is, when you stew them, it gets kind of slimy and slippery and everything. My sister loved it like that. I just didn't like it. But I used to dice them up real thin and add them into my soups. And it also created a thickener in the soup as well as giving it nice flavor to it with it. Now, people been using okra for no tell how many years, centuries, to help with diabetes. Now I want to tell you something. Here it is it's talking about blood sugar levels in people with diabetes. One has only to soak the vegetable in water overnight and drink the water the next morning. Now, they're not telling you to cook it. They're telling you to soak it. So you're soaking this here fresh and raw in the water overnight to create the solution. So what it's doing is absorbing all the benefits of it. Now, it says a lot of people were understandably intrigued, imagine not having to rely on insulin and other medications to normalize blood sugar levels and reduce risk of complication. Now, okra has been used in some traditions for generations to help stabilize blood sugar levels. Modern studies have also reported it may provide some benefits for those with diabetes. So, I get posts from people where they got someone in the family, they've started maybe prepping or maybe they're just wanting to get back to nature more, or they're just tired of all the money on the meds, or wanting to try to find other ways to take care of themselves in a simple way. So this is one way. If you're where you're able to raise okra, soaking the okra in water overnight is what they would drink. Now there has been studies done. The one of them's talking about where they took and soaked sliced okra overnight, and then they gave it intravenous to one group of rats, and then did not give none to the other ones. The group of rats it was given to was proven that it helped reduce the absorption of glucose, which in turn reduced blood sugar levels in the treated rats. Now, the thing is, it's also a dietary fiber, and it has traditionally used to maintain diabetes for a long time. So, it also talks about okra seeds and peel extracts. After up to 20 days of consuming the extract, the rats showed a significant reduce in blood sugar levels. Levels also returned to normal. Scientists note that both extracts were effective. So here you are with two different ones. You've got the okra seeds and the peel extract. So you can take and harvest the peels and probably dry them. Same way with the okra seeds, you can save it, dry them, so you can get some of the larger okras and use that for a soaking technique in it. That's just something right there to keep in your medicine cabinets there. Now, they found that a dose up to 2,000 milligrams per kilogram of the rat's weight did not create any health problems. So you can consume this in a large amount, and it's not going to cause you any kind of health problems. So they're so far the limits researching rodents research not yet show if these benefits will transfer to humans. But you know what? Humans have been doing this for centuries. So, and the thing is, that'd be something to think about. If you're not in an area where you can raise okra outdoors, think about raising something in the house. I'm gonna tell you what, it will produce constantly. You just 3 okra plants, you won't believe how many pounds of okra you can get. And you can let some of the okra get larger and save the seed to the side and save them and dry them as well as grind the hulls to use for your soaking technique. It also talks about people with diabetes need to continue to watch your diet, maintain a healthy weight, and exercise regularly, of course. But it don't show no evidence that it would actually cure diabetes. But the thing is, it's a healthy vegetable. The thing is, it's a good source of fiber. Um, it's got a glycemic index still. It may help lower cholesterol. It's a good source of antitoxins. It's got vitamins and minerals like all vitamins. Okra is a good source of vitamins and minerals. These include vitamin A, B, C, and K, as well as the minerals zinc, copper, potassium, magnesium, and manganese. I can't even pronounce it right. Manganese. Okay, so uh, you should drink okra water every morning. Your doctor probably wouldn't recommend it, particularly if you're taking medication. However, like all vegetable, okra is a positive addition to your daily diet. If it helps to lower your blood sugar levels at the same time, that is like sugar-free icing on the cake. So it's a lot of good benefits. Like I say, I grew up on it. I know, but so think about it. This year I tried to plant some okra, but it didn't work out well up here in Ohio. So next year I want to set me up some flower pots. I told a friend of mine I want to turn one of my rooms into a miniature greenhouse. He goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I want to turn it into a miniature greenhouse and try to rewire. It's going to take a little time, but I want to be able to raise some of my own natural stuff." So actually having raising your own okra and taking the large pods and peeling them and saving the pods part and grind them separate, and then saving the seeds and grind them. You can soak those overnight, and then every day you can have you a glass of okra water from this substance here. So just make you up something, make you up a jug, and put your okra stuff in there, and then just let it set and put it in the refrigerator. So and pour you some every day to drink with. You can turn around if you wanted to. You could uh, add it into, if you wanted to add something into it, I imagine you could. I imagine you could make a smoothie out of it. Okra smoothie, make smoothies out of everything else. So think about it. That could be also part of your medical cabinet. A lot of people with diabetes have concern if something happens, they can't get medications, and they're still having problems. Maybe their sugar is still way too high, and they're having problems. So maybe you want to try this. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. Do your reading, do your research on the okra. But if you think that's worth you trying, and you live in an area where you can raise a lot of okra, or maybe you want to get some seeds and you want to raise some in the house where you're able to raise some, and try it and see how it does by letting it soak overnight, and give it a 2 weeks test and see if it works. And let me know if it works, if you feel better. Let me know what your sugar says and how it feels, and the fiber and the vitamins and everything, because we need all that nutrition in our body. And that right there can give you some much needed nutrition, especially that vitamin K. Our body does not get enough vitamin K. And there's some people produces that well, and there's some people that don't. And as you get older, you're not producing it. So think about fixing up some of this okra water, and maybe you want to add a little flavor into it. You can, but you can add a little honey into it if you want to. And maybe try it with that. Maybe you just want to try it. Try it plain. So try that. So do you think okra is the answer to diabetes? Who knows? This is the Joan C series. This is Live Prepper here. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.